Not a fine day, not a wonderful day, not a beautiful day. And we get together and we have conversations and we get together and we talk. And we talk with people who have done things, who are doing things, who are making things happen. Today I'm going to be talking to myself, just going to be talking to you, just going to be talking to whoever is watching. And if there's one thing I want us to do is to make the conversation interactive. Now I posted a flyer late, did a flyer last night, but then um forgot to post the flyer on Facebook. But then I shared it with some few friends, and I probably have some few people who might join the show. For those who watch or who noticed the flyer already, I posted it like 7 minutes ago. The conversation is going to be about football. It's going to be about this prominent football figure in Limbe. They call him Bob Didi. And it's about his team, Opopo, which is the people's team, by the way. For a very long time now, for close to 3 years, he don't always train, he don't always be topic, either because he did an interview and said some things that seemed impossible until he realized them, or he had a back and forth with a coach or players, this and this happened with him and players or supporters or whatever. However, the guy don't always stand the ground. I remember one time the governor of Southwest actually had a meeting, called a meeting. I don't know if that meeting was just Opopo supporters and Limber persons, or it was about Southwesterners also. Because for those who didn't know how football they work, especially for we community, uh, right now Opopo name are just Limbe team. They are representing the region. So whether they like it or not, everyone has a C. Somebody in Tombe has a C. Somebody in Muyuka has a C. Somebody in Kondo Titi has a C. Somebody in, and sometimes it's not even about them representing Southwest. Sometimes it's about them representing the Anglophone region. So everybody has a C. Everybody wants to say something. Yeah, this is Toridey Today. Toridey Today is that segment where we get on, and every day I promised I was going to be doing 30 minutes at least, except I do another live. But every day I have to do 30 minutes at least to just talk about something that is huge. Today we're going to talk about we're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about soccer. We're going to talk about Bob Didi. I think say any person will watch this live, especially if you watch because you are a football fan, you probably know him. For those who don't know, for persons like me, Bob Didi actually one of the biggest soccer fanatics that we will get them for Cameroon, for Southwest, for Limbe. I say this because so many years ago, when I was still young, when I was still playing, I got to know Bob Didi. I got to see him in action. I got to see him express love for football. I saw this man who, at the time, was not really that broke or had his foundation figured out. He had things going on for himself, but he, because of football, will act like a kid. Him, because of football, you will see him cry when we lost. You will see him under the rain dancing. You will see him do things, and you will just smile like, wow, this guy really likes football. I don't know if it was just about the football or it was about the young guys who were playing. However, fast forward to many years, this man has worked extra hard, has made some good money, and decided, you know what, I'm going to invest in football. Back in the days, all I had to do, all I could do was be a supporter, was just dance for them, was just entertain them, was just do that. However, it's 2020 or 2021, or this guy from Limbe. I say from Limbe because play with me a day for America. If you were born somewhere or you grew up somewhere, or for me, the mindset of if you are investing in a particular city, in a particular community, if you are doing everything for that community to become great, to become better, to become bigger, to become known worldwide, I think you automatically become someone from that community. Gone are those days where you needed to be born in Kumba, or you needed to be born a Bafo Pekin before you be Kumba Pekin. No, gone are those days. Gone are those days when you needed to be born. I don't know the main tribe we did for Bamenda. But I know say uh, uh Yeah, they need na Bamenda Mange for born you before you be Bamenda picking. Gone are those days. Nowadays, for you to actually identify as son of soil, for you to actually identify as picking for that town, picking for that village, picking for that city, it depends on what you're doing. Because guess what? If we have a son, if we have a Bafo, let's take for instance where I come from. If you have a Bafo guy who is doing everything to destroy the city, who is doing everything to humiliate the city, we cannot hold you up against somebody who is not Bafo, but then they are giving their all to make Kumba the great place that it is today. And I keep telling people, I tell people all the time, the one thing that Kumba has that most other towns don't have, and the one thing that is making Kumba stand out, the one thing that it looks like Kumba kids or Kumba Pekin then be very, very united is the fact that um for Kumba Unono tribe, for Kumba Unono tribe, there was a time we tried to do that, it did not work. It did not work. So we just shoved it, we just pushed it to the side end. It's about everybody. It's about what you can bring to the table. It's about the community. It's about what are you doing to help us. It's about what are you doing to raise the name of Kumba up. You understand? We have so many Kumba Pekin nowadays who came to Kumba maybe because they came there for schooling, maybe because they came there because they wanted to visit an aunt, or came there because they want to, whatever they wanted to do. But guess what? They end up for answer Kumba Pekin because they not only come for day and just do the regular, they came there and they made a name for us, whether it was Osuks that they went to play representing Kumba, or whether they were playing for Kumba Lakers or for PWG, whether they were playing for Baumani Bok, or whether they were, or it didn't really matter whatever they were doing. So long as to an extent you had the Kumba banner, you had the Kumba flag, and you raised it up high, you were Kumba Pekin. If I remember very well, I think it was just last year, the new chief, our new chief, young, vibrant, he get on small thing the way they do, and we would see look to be like, okay, wait, what is happening? But he called a few leaders, community leaders from different communities. When I say different communities, I'm talking about different villages and things like that. And guess what? They offered them land. So, for instance, they called the Bakuri people, called the Igbo people, called the Bameta people, called the Kuseri people, called the Bulu people, the ones that are in Kumba, the ones that reside in Kumba, the ones that have things like country meeting in Kumba, especially meetings that we don't stay for too long, don't stay for long. Called them and gave them, offered them pieces of land. Like, hey, we feel like you guys need to start building. You understand? Hey, this is a land. If you guys feel like you want to build your hall, your community hall, or whatever, this is a piece of land for you. Hey, these guys, this is a piece of land. That is us. That is him. That is us, the Bafo people, telling them you're welcome. This is home and you're not going anywhere. We don't want to hear that you want to go and build a hall in your village. We don't want to hear that, oh, I don't feel comfortable. No, this is home for you. Build your houses here. Build whatever thing you want to do. Invest in this land, because just that alone, you investing, you wanting to see the town become better, is what makes you picking for that town or picking for that village. Maybe because your mami na Bafo, maybe because your papa na Bakwiri, maybe because your papa na Bulu. No na make you picking for some village anymore. Now 2025 days, those are not the things that will make you look at America. America is great not because the person being a president of America now is he Indian? No. When was the last time we had an Indian? Like, I mean, the origin, the autotones of America. When was the last time we had one as a president? Guess what? It doesn't really matter. So long as the persons who are there are going to do what will elevate the country, will lift the country, will raise the country up. So long as they're going to show signs of being patriotic, that is all we want. That is all people want to know. That is how it should be in every other community, especially for us back home. Let us stop all this, oh, the man, not this, oh, the man. No, they lived there, they were born there, they lived there, they came there and decided to settle there. They came there and decided to, you know what, this is where I want to spend the rest of my life. And they are doing positive things. Now, when they start doing negative things, that is where we can come out and say, okay, you know, be Kumba picking, or Moyoka picking, go for Moyoka. When they start doing things to destroy us, when they start doing things to cause chaos, when they start doing things that are not fair, that is when we can come out and say, hey, show me that your birth certificate again. Show me that your but so long as these persons are investing and making this town or this city or this village or this region or this community or this division or this country or this continent great, we must open our arms and embrace them as picking them for that village, picking them for that town, and support them the most we can now. I want to make this. I want to make this clear. When I talk about people, actually, guys, for those who are watching, I don't even know what you're talking about. Tribe narrative. I don't. Steven Tarzan or something. I don't know what you're talking about. Tribe narrative. This is just the beginning of the show, and you already concluded. I'm already telling you why I feel like Kumba is different. And that is the same reason why I feel like America is the greatest country on earth. Because guess what? They don't care where you're coming from. They don't care who you are. They don't care about anything. The one thing they want to know is, are you for the town? Are you for the city? Are you for the country? Are you here to contribute for the better of this nation? That is it. That is it. But I see a lot of loopholes. I see a lot of chaos in our communities today because once somebody is doing so, I grew for Kumba. I grew for Kumba, and I was fortunate to hear stories or hear stories about Faiz. For those who don't know, this is actually a soccer conversation, and I know where I'm taking this to. I have a reason why I started with that foundation. If you can just give me your ears, if you can just try to understand with me, not try to contradict everything I'm going to say, then maybe we'll land the plane. But if we don't want to land the plane, that's good. We all can get into chaos. But what I'm trying to say is, I grew up in a country, I grew up in a community where we had PWD that was playing first division. Guess who qualified PWD for first division? I think it was Faiz Olabi. When they went and they had their qualification and they were coming back, this guy was celebrated. This guy was celebrated like a president. I hear that the entry was triumphant and everything. And then guess what? There was this small group of people who came and they were like, oh, you are not this. So we don't think you merit that position. We have to. And guess what? This is more than 20, 30 years. We have not had that opportunity because every other person who feels like, should I go invest my money? What if I invest my money and then tomorrow they can't tell me, say, nasu? I'm just saying that is not the mindset we need to have at this point in time. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that is what is happening in Boya or in Limbe or in no. I'm just saying, if we are going to have a good conversation today, if we are going to think like adults, if we're going to think like a community that wants to grow, these are some of the things we are supposed to put aside. Not judge people by their tribe, not judge people by whatever one. No, judge people by their intentions for the community. Now, like I was trying to say, Bob Didi, the president of Victoria United, somebody I grew up around, somebody I knew back then. Even when I heard he was the president of Opopo, and I heard all this crazy amount of money the president of Opopo was spending and all these promises he was making, I was like, wow, life is really interesting. It's good to know this guy is a millionaire. It's good to know this person who used to be very, very passionate about football is in that position now where um, they don't only have to dance and support the team. They don't only have to shout and support the team, but they have the opportunity to invest money, to put money, to get the best players, to get the best coaches, to put up a structure, to just do something that can give that town a better name. And he promised when he came to the club, I think it was third division. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, and he promised he was going to, or he promised he was going to take them to first division, and he did exactly that. Now, let me first of all say this: football no be only for Cameroon, football for Africa, football for the world. The first priority for football associations now, if a club can be financially viable to handle certain situations, I repeat them. The first condition for a club for be called a club, not be for the club forget players, not be for the club forget coach or president, all of these things. No, the very first condition with football associations like FICA Foot, like whatever, like CAF, like FIFA, the very first thing they consider before they can even consider you a club is if you're financially viable. That's the reason why one of the very first consideration for you to get a club is for you to register the club. If you don't have the finances, how can you register a club? You cannot take 3, 4 players and walk into a federation and FE and they say, "Oh, I get 4 players already on a register with that." It doesn't work like that. You have to financially go and register the club. And sometimes I hear in certain countries they'll even ask you like, "What is your budget?" You understand? What is your project? What is your budget? What is your plan? Are you just one of those people who are wanting to uh, use football for political reasons? I saw that happen in Kumba, where every person who wanted to become a government delegate or a mayor or senator or whatever, the only thing they had to do was go to PWD and announce themselves as president, look for some few money and push some few people and just run the club for 2 or 3 weeks or 5 or how many months and just manage the club to just play the regional league. And then before you know it, every other Kumba person, because that was our Shushu team. That was a team we all loved. So any person who showed love to PWD definitely received love from the people and was voted into office. What did they do after they were voted into office? They abandoned the rubbish and left and went with their family and enjoyed their money and enjoy whatever thing they were enjoying. And wow. So what I'm just trying to say is your financial stand, now the very, very first requirement for any football club. This guy Bob Didi came in financially, he was fit, got some really wonderful people like my brother Mbale, got some people with great ideas, put in place a team, put in place a system, put in place a structure for make sure say he fulfill the promise, say he could take Opopo back for first division. And in less than a year, he did just that. He did just that. Now, mind you, any player with good day, bad day, man, maybe they used to tell me, say, in every blessing there's a curse. In every curse there's a blessing. It is on you, the smart person, to identify the curse, put them for corner, and then enjoy the blessing. Or in you, a smart person, for pick that blessing, or no city blessing will get, and so it gets small curse. You move that curse, put them for corner, and then you enjoy you the blessing. So it was never going to be a smooth ride. They had their challenges, they had their downs, they had their ups, they had whatever they had, but finally they qualified. When they qualified, this guy announced, "I was going to be champion of Cameroon." People laughed at him, people mocked him. People were like, "Oh, who do you think you are? Oh, before you came here, we already had people like Canon, we had Cotton, we had all these names, and you just show up on a regular day and you say you're going to be champions." At the end of the day, this guy was champion. Now, the question is this something that this guy knows that most of us don't know? Remember, I told you so many years ago when I was playing as a kid, this guy was already into football. Not just somebody who will come to the field, pay their money, watch the game and leave. No, they were deeply involved. Like they were going around with people like Panjala Kwan, so his soul rest in peace. They were going around with people like him, learning from him, learning the tricks, learning where to go, learning who to talk to, learning how it works. If you sit and you feel like football is only played on the pitches, think again. If you really sit and you feel like, oh, football is about just playing on the pitches and blah, 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 think again. It is more than that. It takes you having the finances first, then you having the players, then you having a good coaching staff, then you having a structure in place to not only win one championship, and then sell players, and then you're 9th position or 10th or 13th position. No. Have a system that even if you sell players, you can have some come up and replace them. Look at what Barcelona is doing. When they were selling Dembele, everybody felt like, oh, what was that kind of decision? You're selling this professional, talented World Cup winner to bring in a 16-year-old who doesn't even know his left from his right. Look at what the 16-year-old is doing. Look at what the 16-year-old is doing. So what I'm trying to say is it takes somebody who understands football. It takes somebody who understands football. It takes somebody who is ready to invest in football to get the results that Victoria United has had for the past 3 years. Now, for the issue for today, The whole rumors about they did this, they did that, they did it or whatever. Yesterday I should from my own corner, and somebody actually sent me a video. Sent me a video, and I watched the video. And the person who sent me the video, first of all, is a football fanatic, not just for Tico or for Limbe or for, first of all, for Southwest, and then for Cameroon, and then for the world. But they love local football. This is somebody who's in the diaspora, but then they have every news about almost every player that's in the local league. They know these things. And guess what? When they see videos like that, when they see things like that, they are so bitter. They want to hear what I think. They want to know my opinion. They want, oh, Sako, what do you? They sent me the video. They were so angry. And they were cursing out people. They were, I will not call names. They were, oh, why man going to do so? Why going to do so? This is bad. And once I received the video, I think it was a 45 seconds or close to 1 minute video. Once I received the video, first of all, that is a red flag. That is a sign something is wrong. An incident that happened for about 30 minutes or 1 hour. However, the person who was recording decided to record just 45 seconds and share with the world. Does that really make sense? Does that really make sense? I'm not saying these things did not happen. I'm not saying, I'm not even trying to play the devil's advocate. All I'm trying to say is, why will an incident that happen probably for 30 minutes or 1 hour or even 2 hours, you guys intend to put out a video, you're putting out a 45 seconds video? What is the reason? That is the first question I asked myself. That was the first question I asked myself. The second question I asked myself was, hey, guy, where did you get the video from? Who sent you the video? Because he's in the diaspora just like me. The second question I asked him was, where did you get the video from? Who sent you the video? And he did not answer that question, but came back later on and told me, are they for this group where now mostly this kind of supporter, the way they know like Opopo and this and that and that. Now for the way they be post the video, now for the way I see, now I see. So inside my head, I'm just like, oh, okay. In fact, now you open your mouth to say a group of persons the way you know. I'm not part of the group. I'm not part of the group. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to justify whatever happened. I'm not trying to say if something like that happened, it's a good thing. No, I'm just trying to read between. If you get the video, send it for me. If you get the complete video, sent to me. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just talking about what I know. If there's another video, if there's a longer video out there, send it to me. That is all I'm saying. The person will send me the video, but they send me the video because everybody expects I will play the video or I will post the video for Toridey. Now, video if I post it for Toridey, go get views, you go get comments, you go get whatever. I will cash out on the video. But I don't do things like that. If you're going to send me a video to share, guess what? It should be a really long video so I can watch the video and understand the whole situation. Don't just send me a 45 seconds video or 1 minute video and you expect me to conclude on a situation that happened for 2-3 hours based on your 45 seconds video that you send me. It's not going to work like that. It's never going to work like that. I'm not saying I'm contradicting or challenging whatever opinion they have. What I'm saying is that video is not good enough to convince me about what happened. That is just my stand. So I asked him, hey, where did you get the video? I don't really care whatever you think. That's on you. That's on you. If you want to conclude, that's fine. So like I said, give me a 1 hour video. Give me a 30 minutes video. You understand? Give me something that is lengthy. Then I can conclude on, okay, this. By the way, the video that was even shared, you don't even see these persons very well. You cannot even say, okay, this is this person. I saw my brother make a live show yesterday, and he was saying, he was tagging other persons to come and identify somebody who grew up with. We all know Bob Didi. Me and him, we know Bob Didi. When he went to Cameroon the other day, he was with Bob Didi. He has spent enough time and think with Bob Didi. But funny enough, he did a video yesterday, he did a live show yesterday, and he was actually wondering if that was actually Bob Didi or not. A good reason why I say I will never, I understand. I've been in media for some time, you understand? And even before I started doing media like I'm doing right now, I've had the privilege to work with these clubs and be close to the presidents, be close to all of these people. I know how it works. I know how media works. I know how people can manipulate, especially when you have persons who understand the game. Also, I don't want to call names because I don't want to rubbish them. In as much as whatever they are doing is disrespectful, in as much as whatever they are doing is for me, I just look at it like, okay, what is happening? The Anglophone man was never like this. When I talk about the Anglophone man, I'm not talking about people who were born Anglophones. No, I'm talking about people who grew up in the Anglophone part of the country, or people. I don't really care whatever you're saying. Like I said, give me a longer video. You are saying we should focus on that video. Guess what? There's another video of the guy who you guys claim was done whatever or whatever. He has done a video with a team and say nothing happened to me. So which video should I trust? A video that you cannot even see people's faces, you cannot see anything, or a video of him saying nothing happened to me? This is where I am, this is where I've been, and all of that stuff. Now, if you want to say, let's go by video evidence, if you want us to go by video evidence, somebody who you guys claim was done this, or this happened to him, or whatever happened to him, comes out in a video and say, hey, nothing happened to me. This is me. Who do you think? Okay, let's go by visual evidence. Who am I supposed to believe? And that is the reason why I said, the moment you send me a 45 seconds video, or you start circulating a 45-second video of we don't even get exactly what this person is saying. We don't even get a complete situation of what happened. It's easy. The mom can come out, or grant a press conference. The mom can come out right now, grant a press conference, and explain exactly what happened. Hey, I went there to see my son. I noticed my son was kidnapped. And give all the evidence and see everything. Trust me, this Mamino needs money for go arrest the people that they kidnap a Peking. All this Mami need, which is one thing I was going to say. If you feel like your son is in a place that is not safe, just come out to the public, cry. People will pick up that case and they will go pick up your Peking for the move on for the. Just go to the police station and think that is your son and make your complaint. It's as simple as that. So what I was trying to say is, we know what did happen. In as much as Bob Didi is not a saint, I will not sit here and say, oh, I'm not sure say Bob Didi do am. Oh, I'm not sure say Opopo do am. Oh, I'm not sure say this and this and this happen. We are actually, first of all, in a community where everything is possible. Everything is possible. It's not even necessarily need to be so Opopo person or some thing happening. Okay, I don't know why this thing is breaking. Okay, yeah. So that is the thing for me. If you guys are going to put out a video, you're going to tell us a story, you're going to complain, you're going to give us. Now, some person post, oh, mission accompli, and people danced. You danced. You danced. You celebrated and blah blah blah. Where is he today with the mission accompli thing? Village people, the one come for the life. I know what on ahead to work. Yeah, I hope everything is back now. Yeah, so boy, you see, I knew this is why you started with the tribe and the tribe card. Do you even care about the boy? What if there's a lot of intimidation and that I don't tell you, say, leave a finish do my show. Not try for force things there for my head, because that is what you guys do. That is the narrative you guys were trying to push out there. When I give it time for what I'm trying to do is I'll pick up the pieces of whatever is out there and analyze. Yeah. I not bring tribe Tina because I hate the boy or I hate, no. I'm just saying this is one of the things I've noticed in our community, which is eating us, which is killing the community. Mrs. I'll be victim of that rubbish. Because I not come up for this place, this certain group of people cannot support me. Because I'm not this person, this certain group of people, they feel like, oh, if we empower him, this is what he will become, and blah, blah. Now, the reason why now the first thing that I talk about him, and thank God I be Saudi speaking. Thank God I be Saudi speaking. I be Limbe picking. I don't play for Limbe. Me too, I don't contribute for football for Southwest, for Limbe. So I think I should have a say. Say I don't care about the boy. Who don't care about the boy? Who says I don't care about him? Do you know what I've done behind the scene? I don't care about the boy. You tell me about what if there's intimidation, there's this and that. Intimidation for a 19-year-old. For a 19-year-old, Imami drive, go right for Limbe. It's simple. There's a whole lot of ways these guys can sort out this thing. If the mommy still feel like the kid is under, which for me is what she should do. Mama, if you still feel like your kid is kidnapped or whatever, report this to the police. Report this to whoever you can report. We can make this whole thing loud, like it's already loud, and then the police will go there and sort out the issue. The police will go there and sort out the issue. However, while we are still trying to figure out what is happening, I was really worried. I was worried about the boy. This is just a 19-year-old kid. Guess what? What is happening? What is happening? He comes out and he does a video with his friends. Not just him. Does a video and he said, oh, I'm fine and blah, 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 blah. And you want me to? No, you want me to believe the video, the 5 seconds video you guys put out, but you don't want me to believe a video of the guy saying, hey, no, I'm fine and this and things like that. Like I said, if the mom say that Limbe may not get tribe issue, Limbe is aware accommodating to people from other regions. So the tribe thing is a little misleading. I don't think it's misleading. Now for Limbe, where Cam no go palava starts. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now for Limbe, where they get a team for the one point in time, which is Cam no go. You can sit here and talk about, oh, we'll not get this, we'll not get that, we'll not get that. But guess what? That is why the problems that they continue for deeping. Because we never even accept, say, okay, the way we demand to treat this person, no, na because say this person really be wrong. Now because say this person, na so. I did tell you, it's the same thing with Kumba. Guess what? We are flourishing. We are so united. We are so all of these things. But why it be say no other person from another tribe for the past how many years never ever bother for can pick up PWD? Why is it that some other persons from another tribe, from another community has never bothered to say, let me pick up PWD and invest money in? Because at a certain time, my country people, Bafo people, I'm a Bafo guy. My country people be tell people say, you know if you run this club because you need to be Bafo man. It's supposed to be a Bafo something. And guess what? The same things has been said for Quine Valentine or Bob Didi. For Bob Didi, the same things has been said for him. So when I start off from there, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. It might not be the problem, but guess what? When you see the people, the way they be open their mop, talk that particular thing for you. Oh, you know, first of all, you need to be back with your man, or you need to be this, you need to be that, you need to be that, you need to be that. Not them, they propagate this idea for years. Not then they comment for all this comment section for this post. Not then. Why? What do you want us to think? What do you want us to think? That is a genuine something that is going on. That for the last 3 years, that this guy has had Opopo under him. There is no positive thing about him. The only time you decided to say positive things about him was when you were working for him, when you were working with him. That is the only time you had positive things to say about him. We can make it loud. You can, since you have your own way of looking at things, you have to be the objective. Like I said, that mommy no need me. The mommy pay imoto, go for Limbe, go find a Pekin. That was probably yesterday or 2 days ago. I hope say by now, if the mommy still feel like, okay, this is a situation, the easiest thing to do is get a lawyer, go to the police, they'll drive down to Limbe and they'll pick up the kid. And then you can take the kid to a press conference where he's going to say his side of the story. Now, for the information, I don't even come for you if I can't do this video because I wanted to talk about the kid, or I wanted to talk about the situation, or I wanted to talk about whatever, right? Because often I don't even know. I don't read comments about this stuff online. You can sit here and say it's not a tribalistic thing or whatever, but that is not what some francophones are thinking. That is not what some that's not what some francophones are thinking. That is not what some francophones are thinking. They feel like, okay, if this thing actually happened, maybe this guy was singled out because he's francophone. That is what some of them are saying. That's what some of them are saying. Now, let me put it this way. My only reason why I decided to do this video, now because of the Pekin. They tell we see the Pekin are 19 years, and if you look at their picture, they really look like a 19-year-old. Last year, they had a wonderful performance. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they were the Chichule goalkeeper, but I know those way that usually kind of like tell you about the league, give you highlights of the league. They praised him a couple of times. This guy must be talented. For Bob Didi, for trust the team for the 19-year-old picking in hand, they must be talented. Okay, Auntie Mamu, sorry, it will be difficult for me to call names, especially the name for the principal person, because that is one thing I don't do, because we will talk about this in a conversation way, and I expect that if you really understand the story for be part of the conversation. I know really call some certain person their names, and because that is one other thing, and that's the reason why I decided to do this video. People will, because of their personal issues, because of their personal fights with certain persons, want to destroy others, not even knowing they're destroying others, which is what they're trying to do to this young man's career. Whether it's Bob Didi, whether it's the other gang of persons the way they fight, whether it's who. Because they feel like we get into a fight where I must win. Guess what they are doing? They are trying so hard. And in the course of doing that, you know how many persons that they hurt along the line? You know how many persons don't hurt along the line? Last year or last 2 years, Robertson called Nathan Douala for national team because probably he don't see play for some place, because he thought this guy was good. He thought this guy deserved, as a young player, deserved to be in the national team. We see the whole scandal started from Limbe people. Now Limbe people start telling we, oh, the player did this, oh, the player did this, oh, the player. And guess what? These were not just Limbe people, these were people who claim to be Opopo supporters. Oh, the player did this. Like, if a player from your club is called up to represent the country, are you not supposed to be celebrating people from that region? No, it was not the case. Because they are coming from Opopo, because they are coming from Limbe, because Bob Didi is, no, we have to destroy the guy's career. That was how they started with the scandal. That was how they started with all this, this, that, because, and trust me, all of this is possible because we have people who have worked closely with the Opopo administration, and then now they're out of it. So they feel like, okay, we have evidence, we have this, and when they say these things, people believe them, because if you don't really work with that man, if you don't really chop and dine with that man, then it's just normal you have information about them. That was how this kid moved from one scandal to the other, went to the Nations Cup. It is just normal for every football team. If you are brought in as a youngin, first of all, you play the National League, and then you're brought in as a 17-year-old. What do we expect you to do? It's normal for you to be picking plates when people eat. It's normal. It's normal for you to be picking plates when people eat. It's normal for you to gather the training materials after the training session. It's normal. You will be the one to even wash your elder brothers' socks or boots, or clean their boots and stuff. We all did that. It's normal. However, because this guy was the one carrying the box, the beat box, the music box, and he was dancing and entertaining his friends and all of that, oh, that was why they took him to the World Cup or Nations Cup. Oh, they know very well that he's not competent. Oh, they just took him there to carry. I'm like, what is happening? These are regular things that happen every day. Why is it different when it's Opopo? Why is it different when it's Bob Didi? That was how they almost destroyed this kid's career. How this kid even managed to leave all that scandal And at the age scandal there, at all of these things, came back, played for his club, and did not only win the championship, but I think he was the best player for the championship. I don't know how he managed to do it. After the league last year, everyone was like, no, that picking no ball, that picking good. But this is somebody who, a small group of persons who probably, I don't want to say they hate Opopo or they hate Bob Didi, or for their particular reason. Yeah, my brother Zombie said they destroyed the career already. Yeah. And that is the same thing they're trying to do for the goalkeeper. You're not fighting Bob Didi. You're trying to destroy that boy's career. That is what you're trying to do. I've seen all kinds of reasons why, there are reasons why Bob Didi do this and this and that. If you pin that tag to that kid, you are destroying their career. Just because of your stupid fight. Just because you feel like, okay, this is an avenue for me to rubbish Bob Didi or to rubbish Opopo. How can you even think about doing things like that? Running information like that to the public? A young goalkeeper of 19 years old. Just imagine you pin that tag on him. That's it for him. It's done. Maybe you guys don't even know. Maybe you guys don't even know. Growing up in Cameroon, Kumba, whatever side I grew, whatever Bamena was, there were referees whom were at one point in time accused for always taking bribes. Once you were going to play a game, whether it's interquarter, whether it's whatever, once you see that referee, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, you don't probably take money. Once you see them, you know already that, oh, they don't probably take money. So it doesn't matter if they were doing the right thing, they were doing the correct thing, whether they made a mistake or not, people were always ready to make excuses and then trash him, beat him up very well. It was the same thing with certain players. Maybe they made one mistake. Maybe they were tempted one time or another to just collect some money and then help the other team win their own, they beat their own team. But guess what? That tag stayed with them throughout their life. Now, this is the reason why I'm doing this show. Before we start sharing all these videos and sharing all these narratives and sharing all this whatever, did we actually do our proper investigation? Did we actually talk to every party involved? Like I'm saying, just imagine you guys are sharing that, oh, this is what is happening. And then the young man comes out and say, oh, they're not beating me, they're not doing me nothing, they mean fine. I see people online saying, show me your last, show me your buttocks. If you know say they not beat you, show me your buttocks. Look at for a 19-year-old who is almost Yamin Yamal's age. So if it happened to Yamin Yamal, that is what we'll be telling him online. Show me your buttocks. Show me. That's what we become. Like I said, there's so many ways the parents, not even the parents, those who really care about this kid, which is what I want. And I know people who know the right thing. If you feel like, hey, this kid is being is how do I say it, under duress? Yeah, they're keeping him under how do you say? There's a law term for this. Lord, don't finish me for head. That's a cool. Lord, don't finish me for head. There's a term for it. If you keep away in no one stay for day, if you be very sure, say that you keep the picking for day, where in no give consent, you can just go to the police and report the case and present your facts and insist, and something will be done. Like I said, it's public already. It's been loud now for close to 24 hours. The beginning can't talk your own side of the story. Would you wait me the mommy can't talk your own side of the story? Remember, the video that is circulating, yeah, abduct. I don't even think that's the word I needed. I don't think that is the word. Yeah. The video that is circulating, I don't even want to play the video because I don't, like I said, I don't go with narratives that are 45 seconds. I am into media. I know what media can do. If I show una this, the space where they do this video now, una go open and say, really? Is that where you're doing that video? And it looks like some studio from CNN or whatever. That is media. And people who understand this, people who have been in the game, people who have been following football for years, they know how to, which is what even Opopo can do. I am not even against the fact that the video that they did where the kid was saying, they're not doing nothing. It can still be montage. It can be a cleanup campaign. They might have sold him the whole idea that, hey, say if this thing go viral, if this thing go out there, na your career they jeopardize. No team no one use you again because say you the same match. No team no one. Yeah, it can compel the kid to feel like, you know what, let me just go with the fact that, okay, it never happened, which is not a good thing. But what I'm saying is all this half-baked information coming from people who for the last 3, 4, 5 years have never said anything positive about Opopo. It don't make sense anymore. When I stop them. If I want to give you information, I'll give you good information. If you really feel like that is what is happening, drive your car, you have your phone, drive your car, go meet the Bikini Mommy, do a live session with the Mommy, make the Mommy tell you everything will happen. So that way, if we take that in material, we'll go use them against these people then. Yeah. Like I said, a few years ago, we had a brother who was offered a position. And they were doing so well. And we all were happy. I think that was when I even started paying attention again to fake food activities and things like that. We all were happy. We were so celebrating, and we were so. And then the brother will come and say, "Oh, this is what is happening." Blah 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 blah. After explanation, oh, Sako, I have evidence. Oh, Toridey, I have evidence. Oh, Toridey, show me your evidence. The guy brought his evidence. I was like, "Is this what you're calling evidence? Is this really what you're calling evidence? Some of these things are even damaging to your own image." Like joke, I said it to him. Some of these things are even damaging to your own image. And that was one of the things they used to suspend him. Some of these things you're presenting as it's even damaging to you. You're not supposed to be doing this. Oh, I have evidence. Oh, I have done this. Oh, I have gone here. Oh, I've. Finally, it was mission accompli. Where is all of that today? Where is all of that today? But this is a young man who I strongly believe has a lot to contribute to Cameroonian football. Not only because his father did that, not only because his father left something for him to continue with, but also because I feel like when you talk to him, he's extremely smart. He is extremely smart with the ideas he has and everything. But can we sometimes be patient? Can we sometimes be patient, understand the terrain, learn the terrain, and then start pushing our agenda? We can do better. We can do better. If you guys want, I can go to 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 pages. The sit and the whole meetings. Like I was telling you, the person who sent me the video and he said, "Oh, see, he was so bitter." And this is somebody who likes Bob Didi. This is somebody who likes Opopo. This is somebody who likes Southwest football. But he was so bitter, he was so frustrated. But the me that I am, like I said, once you send me the video, I watch the video. By the way, I have other persons, people who are even watching this live right now. They told me, "Hey, Sako, can you send me that video?" I said, "No, I'm not sending you the video." I don't share things like that. I don't share things like that. The fact that me, I get the IQ of understand, say, okay, why these people, they some other person, if you understand them. And that is how we go around destroying persons. That is how we go around dragging people's name down. And then at the end of the day, what are we going to do? We'll just come out and say, "Oh, I'm sorry I did that. I did not know that was what happened." But you don't already tarnish some person's reputation. You don't already destroy some person. Like I said, I am not here to say this thing never happened. I'm not here to say if Bob Didi did it, that was okay. I'm not. I am not, because that is not even it's not even an ethical issue. That is a crime. If it actually happened, he should be in jail. Whoever orchestrated, whoever ordered for it to happen should be in jail. And even the persons who carried out the whatever. But guess what? If you guys don't give us something to work with, if you guys don't give us give us good information, give us reasonable information, not all this half-baked news. Oh, I have evidence. Oh, I have evidence. Finally, even CAF is ashamed to say, oh, Samuel Eto'o, you did not do anything wrong. Oh, Samuel Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o, you were not have, we are not sorry. Even the 200,000 we say you should pay, you are not supposed to pay. Are we not ashamed? Are we not ashamed that the energy that this guy was supposed to invest in developing our football, because of people like you, I talking about you, that energy was invested in going to defend himself in places that he never ever needed to be there. Like I said, people like Zena, they are the ones. They are the ones for the past. If you want, I can let me now. I'm go for Facebook. I can go to their Facebook. You will notice a lot of things. Zena, if you want to go for your Facebook, write for comment section. Write for comment section. If you want to go for your Facebook, write for comment section. See, go for your Facebook. Go for your Facebook. I show them your Facebook. Check your Facebook for the last 4 years. For the last 3 years. Check your Facebook for the last 3 years. If you don't ever say one positive thing about Opopo, or about Bob Didi, or about Samuel Eto'o, or about Faker Foot. If you want, and your Facebook, this are not open now for year. If Joe Talk say yes for comment section, Joe Talk say yes to read the go for my Facebook. Joe Talk say yes to read the go for my Facebook. Talk say yes. I the wait na you. Then I the wait na you. Yeah, their pages are not open them. Their pages are not open them. Just write for comment section. Say yes, Toridey, go for my Facebook. More go for your Facebook. More look your Facebook for the last 3 years. Yeah, it now say talk your football, talk my own. It just shows the kind of person they are. It shows the kind of person they are, and that's why I keep saying I know them so plenty. That's why I keep saying these kind of persons cannot bring out any reason, any information, and we trust that information. It no go ever happen. It no go ever happen. Any kind of person, they talk some certain thing them. I just go believe and know. I go take a look and very well. I open them. I come and very well because they already prove say they don't get character. They already prove say they so they are one-sided. Once they don't hate some person, na just kalaga. And then they want all of us to hate that person also. They want all of, like I said, Nkwine, Valentine, or whatever they call him, Bob Didi, is not a perfect person. We did a show the other day, even without knowing what was happening. Almost we all will be there for panel for that show. We criticize what he is doing, especially him taking the role of a coach. Taking the role of a coach. When this whole wahala between him and Opopo and whatever was going on, I came out. I talked. I did a video. It did. I think cut the video, send for now. When he said whatever he said about late Papa Njalakwan, I did a video and I called him out. I said, hey, if actually what they're saying, you said, oh, whatever, Benin, whatever. If you actually said that, that is wrong. And I feel like Limbe people get to hold you to account. That is how it's supposed to be. If somebody is doing something that is not right, we should be able to come and say, hey, what you're doing is wrong. But nobody say you spend your whole life. This guy win championship, you know if he's celebrating. This guy do this, you know, you're only waiting for when something comes out that looks like, oh, it's faulty. Boom. Often I want. My show now. Ma show na the video. I not show na the video, but I will probably just go for comment section. Because that is what they do. That is what they do. And then before you know it, before you know it, this whole thing becomes Anglophone versus Francophone. Not even an Opopo issue. Go read what the Francophones they write on that day. Go read what they are writing. They say, oh, they begin the video where you do them. Say, you know, look happy. Which footballer don't ever no one laugh a big. It finds out we talk with facts. There's an Jojo why I talk and I comments and that for day. When I see face for waiting. See players with the so-called 200k salary. So how 200k salary it concerned which way they happen? For just showing how bitter some persons can be. Now then I comment that for day. Now another one is we don't get update say after the video, they don't go lock them back on a show we training ground. So that is how Opopo is supposed to be functioning now. Opopo won't have come to respond to comments from individuals. Yeah, if we go through, you know, see comment again and again and again and again and again and again. That is the kind of community we are building. A community of people who, for some reason, I don't know me. Like I said, Bob Diddy no be saint. If what they are complaining, if it actually happened, me as personally advisor begin, if you were held down or you were held back without your consent, if they're actually manipulating you to switch the narrative and things like that, be patient a little bit. But when I travel for go play game, once you reach for day, leave the camp. And once you leave the camp, you can start speaking like a parrot. Go to every channel you feel like you can go to. Come to Toridey Tday. I will grant you that audience. I will grant you that interview, and you say whatever you want to say. There are people there, they be work out the Etofis narrative, or eat thief money, or XBet, or eat all of this stuff. What have they done after that to remedy his image that they destroyed? Verdict don't come out and say that guy is not guilty. What have they done? And that is my concern. That is my concern. That is my concern. My concern is the fact that we are so quick to go and drag people's image down. And then when we realize, okay, that was not the situation, what did you guys do? When I don't spread all the narrative, oh, it beat the picking up because the picking do this, oh, it do all that. And then other persons are hearing about that. Other clubs are hearing about those complaints. Do you think these clubs will get time to go do the investigation like me and you for no say, okay, this name are really true? Now the picking career will destroy them. Now the picking career will destroy them. And even if this whole thing was true, is there not some other way we can manage to make sure, okay, more managing for way we will hold a Bob Diddy, but then the picking career not going to be affected? Is it possible, or we don't care? The picking will be collateral damage. Nathan Douala was never a topic, a negative topic, until they call it for national team. Until they call it for national team for Mopopo. That was when it became a topic. Like I said, whether we like or not, why don't I do it because I hate the man because of tribe? Why don't I do it because I go on a personal, whether they don't date you or give to your sister Bele, deny the picking? I don't know. I don't know whatever reason. Or naturally you just feel like, okay, my work now for, because that's the thing. Judah walk within I will say Jesus. Simon Peter walk within I will deny Jesus. Any man get a role. If that is your role, let us know. Let us know. What I am saying, the only thing I'm saying is we can actually do better, especially stay away from strategies where it go destroy so innocent picking a career. Stay away from strategies where it go destroy some innocent picking a career. We all be concerned about this picking them. Read supporter for Popo or supporter for football a comment. No na about the issue again. None about OC player they take 200,000. OC player they do this, player they do that. Now shame. Now very, very big shame. And that is what is actually destroying our community today. That's small groups, small camp, small this, small that. Small this, small that. Once you're not for, you're against. And once you're against, you go move, you go tear your clothes. You go tear your clothes, I go key man. I'd create club for showing a good example of it. Bob Didi they already shown a good example now the one crucify. Do you think any reasonable person go and put money for that thing? And no reasonable person go and put money for football anymore with what you guys are doing to Bob Didi. With what you guys are doing to Samuel Eto'o. With what you guys are doing to people who are investing in football in Cameroon. Like I said, I don't give you an example for Fayez. Fayez was this person who came from wherever he came from. I don't know. I don't remember. But guess what? This was somebody who was so passionate about Kumba. He loved Kumba with everything in him. Decided to invest millions in Kumba back in the days when to be a millionaire was not an easy thing. Took a small club, PWD Kumba, to first division. Came back, was celebrated by everyone. And what happened next? They tell you how you need to be Bafo Pekin. I be Bafo. I know hear the story now from some other person. Now my own people them, now my own papa them, now my own they tell me. You need to be Bafo Pekin, you need to be now. So he move behind for the movie. Come on. From that day, it is difficult to see someone who is not Bafo running PWD Kumba. And even when they do that with limits. They do that with okay. Man, who can put 200 million and then tomorrow they tell me saying in my team. That is the same thing you guys are doing to Bob Didi. That is the same thing. That is the reason why, even when whatever happened to my brother Kwan, even what I did not like it. He had his missteps, he had his whatever. But guess what? There's always a way we can redress it. However, Naisi Zetose one deserve to club them. He was suspended. And suspension, they will suspend you for 50 years. After 1 year, you go appeal them. They cancel the suspension. Sometimes the busy suspension, they come out, just come with and say, hey, bro, calm down. Calm down. We can have this family conversation later. But the guy, because he was angry, he was frustrated. He said, okay, I deserve my academy. I deserve everything. I don't want me anything to do with this. When he came here, I had a conversation with him one-on-one off camera. My brother, he told me to want and so. Okay. I said, Auntie Mamu. Auntie Mamu, you get information. And if your division, you don't get information, you know say Fayez be command in Syria. Whoa. I beg me na you for talk. You didn't you know the football team the past. Yeah. Just imagine Fayez was somebody who came from Syria, established himself in Cameroon, built cinemas around the country. I think he had one in Kumba, had one in Boya. I don't know if there was a cinema in Lime, but he had one in Douala. I think Yaoundé also. I was making millions upon millions. And decided, you know what? I'm actually benefiting from this country. I think I should invest in this place I call home, which is Kumba. At one point in time, all he picking again a Cameroonian name, Bafo named them, or Oroko named them. I think at one point in time, they were even calling him SMA. He became a Bafo guy. That is why I started the show with more will move this mentality of if person not come out for a year, he not get access to society can attend them. Life should be about meritocracy. We are going to do a show on Sunday, which is going to touch on this particular topic. The whole idea of should we award positions to persons based on regional balance, especially when it comes to national team, or should we go with meritocracy? That is what is killing us. Instead of us to look for the competent people and have them do the job, no. We are looking at the man which tribe, the man, my brother, the man, because the man, my friend, and if you know, that is what is dragging us back. That is what is killing us. I go talk him again. my small brother goalkeeper, I don't want to call your name because I don't want a video of you or video that links you to whatever thing out there. But I will talk them again. If you feel like they're holding you without your consent, play am safe. When I will probably travel one of these days and go play game. Play am safe. Once when I travel, one a day for Douala, one a day for any place, you just come on you. Meet us some policeman, say, hey, I feel like these people, they don't keep me for play. I don't want to be me, this and that, and that. I want to leave, blah, blah, blah. Your family will come pick you or whatever. And then from there, you can go to the press and tell your story. If you are going to be the one that will expose Valentine, if you have evidence, if you have things that we can show, because at the end of the day, our people have gone through a lot. Our people have gone through a lot. The other day, we see video. We see story of small pikin, 2-year pikin, where he lost his life because he play with some person in the phone. And then the phone fall, the person naki. The person naki kill him. And they kill him and they take and go try inside pussy, drink the water. Until they go do autopsy, they realize it. The other day, we see videos they circulate of another person for I think for I think for Bamen or something. Person will take iron, burn money picking in the name of I'm trying to. No, these things are not correct. These things are wrong. The reason I say if you have reasonable content, will we use them for we will convince you say, okay, not true. It's close to let me look at this video. This is close to 7 hours since Opopo put out the video of the kid saying, hey, they're not doing nothing. What has the mom said? The mom was the one who recorded 45 seconds or whatever seconds video. I don't know if it was the mom. And put out there. Why can they not record another video and put out there to say, hey, all that stuff that kid is saying is because they have a gun to his head? We don't want that to happen. This is a 19-year-old that has so much potential. However, it no matter which person the one give, if the person the holy way in no give consent, no be good thing. Zena change. Now advice. If you want to take her, you take her. If you don't want to take her. You can actually hate someone, but then you can actually be objective. The one thing about you is you are so passionate about football. You are a football fan. You are a Cameroonian. That energy we use them for more than how many years now? Praying patiently and waiting to see someone fail. We channel that energy for some different thing them. We channel that energy for some different thing them. Well, now one more people drop, right? And that they lost games. They are losing games. If possible, they will drop. If that is what you all want. Some people they wonder, it's like, oh, why you? I didn't even support Bob Didi. I support the Opopo project because guess what? From inception, from the time when my brother and Mbale they be there for day, that was the structure they put in place. We needed to have a team. We needed to have an academy. We needed to have young players at one point in time. Trust them. Have them play and play and play and play and play and play and play. And before you know it, we will get a list of about 40 young players. Where if someone be injured, we'll get person if you replace it and also produce the same result. And that is exactly what Opopo is doing. That's why I like Opopo. I used to be a soccer player. And if there is one thing I frown at every day, now the fact say, when Papanjala, people like Papanjala, they put in place a structure like this, we did not even understand. We did not even understand the importance. When Brazil could be put in place a structure like that with Kaji, in the late 80s, guess what? 10 years later, for 2000, we won 2 Nations Cup back-to-back. We won an Olympic gold medal. We were finalists of the Confederations Cup, which is almost similar to World Cup. Because of the investment with Brazil and Kaji, they will make them about 10 years ago. When I see what Bob Didi try to do, You know, own no person anything. The millions and millions, 110 million, 120, 130 million input. Even if they pay that beginning at 100,000, I can bet you with everything I know, they are not making 1 franc from football. That is the reason why I respect people like Jalakwan, people like Pa Eteki, people like Sen Ake, people like all of these guys who they invested millions and millions and millions into soccer, into football, especially for Southwest. Pa Young, look at what is happening with Young Sport. Since we that Pa go, now chaos, 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 chaos. We want another. How many years? Opopo don't be for how many? Limbe be for how many years? We did not get first division. Close to 20 years. As Okuma na already Asian of this now. So Boya. Now the same thing when Fwading Carveng, when he came there, he finally dashed them in Cameroon. Yeah. Carveng Fwading, he finally dashed them in Cameroon. Okay, when I say una take na in that, una manage jam. We say I did today. So when I talk about all these persons away, they feel like, or if I bring up the whole, okay, more be careful, may not be say, now the motive this way, the drive we, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. It's eating our community, it destroy our community. It destroy our community. Wow. Auntie Mamu, that's good to know. That's good to know. Let me say we'll invite you one from time to time. We can't talk football for you. Especially, yeah. I wonder why the topic be interests you. Now I know. That's good to know. However, guys, if we get more information, any person we get information will use nail Valentine coin of Didi. When I send her for me, if we get information, we use and crucify, especially with the rumor we go out now about this speaking. Like I said, this is a 19-year-old with so much potential. The last thing I would want to happen to him is him doing things not because he wants to do them, but because some person the intimidating or the threatening or whatever. I was going to talk about something, but I don't really feel like I want to talk about them, because if I talk about them, it could be like say, oh, you did justify this, you justify that, blah 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 blah. But my now, back in the days when we were playing, whether from top corp, whether for second division, even Tower play first division and things like that. Some of we, because we started playing when we were really young, we were really small and things like that. Even so, our teammates, they will consider we they are picking. Even so, our teammates, them, they will consider we they are picking. So they treat you for team leadership, they are picking. You go wash my boat, go do this. If they see you do some wrong thing, they crack you, they slap you, they knock you. Why you do this? And they beat you. And any man will watch the video will testify, say, that is the African mentality. Kids are never raised by just their parents or their family. The community raises the kid. Which I try for Tonga say sometimes, because of your relationship with the president, or for instance, that was signed for Jalakwan. I not tell Jalakwan how much I want. Now he tell me how much we I need them. Give me the money. You know, only give me the money. He give me instructions. The money where they give you, so take them. Go for Kumba direct. No come for training tomorrow. Go for Kumba. Go give him mommy. Yeah, I say yes. So when you give him mommy, he go pray for the money, and then he go move small for the way, go buy mimbo or make libation and whatever, and then he go give you the rest. See, even if when he give you that rest, give back, may hell you manage that money. That was not a relationship between a player and a president. That was a relationship between a papa and a pikin. And that was how Jalakwan treated most of us when I played for him. Karon Malik will testify, Japito will testify. We'll be there like we seven. Njena them, Njena, we'll be there like we seven. We 7 or 10. We, even though I know we go Akada the academy, perhaps they consider we like picking. Perhaps they take we like picking. That kind of way, if they see you for some play, if I know be Sadi, this other coach, Kiam Jean Baptiste, If Kian Jean Baptiste see you for some corner for night, where he look like say be compromising, he come off for your Okada, he boil you on 2 slap the way your head go clear. That was how we were brought up. I'm not saying that is the right way to go about things. I'm not saying in 2025 that is what we should be doing. But that is how we were brought up. Any person will be there under their responsibility. Nobody only take you like I'm a player this. They will look you like you be my pikin. You go do the right thing. You be my pikin. You must do the right thing. So all this way they happen. I really hope it is not what some people are insinuating. I hope. And if you get any evidence, if you get any proof, if you bring me that picking for year, if you give me that picking contact, if you give me Imami, any person, if tomorrow Imami come do another live, he talk say, oh, other two have been talk so, not true. They don't hold my picking against the will, and blah, 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 blah. I go see do another video. I go condemn him. But as of now, when I not take some picking career to where under boss, because when I struggle for destroy some man, or the struggle for help on a city. Even if not way to go on, when I look for a way for protect that picking a career, but then fight when I fight. When I look for a way for protect that picking a career, but when I continue fight, when I rubbish fight, when I want to fight them. I'll end this show again. My younger man, my small brother, goalkeeper for Opopo. If you ever watch this video, if you ever get a chance to watch this video, if those guys are holding you without your consent, even if after 1 week, even if after 1 month, even after 1 year, make sure you gather enough evidence and you report it to the right authority. Make sure when the right time comes, you speak out. If they're actually keeping you without your consent, that is wrong. It is not only ethically wrong, it is a crime. It is not something that should happen. If that is what is happening, make sure you look for a way. And let's consider that the video you did, you coming out to say nothing is happening. It is because they have threatened you, they have manipulated you, they have done whatever they have done. Take your time after 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, move away from that place and speak out. And speak out because we don't know, maybe we don't know. Plenty people like you be there for that kind of bondage, and you could be the person where you open that kind of worms and they will resolve the situation. But if that's not the case, if you are there because you want to be there, if nothing actually happened to you, that's fine. Go ahead and continue to pursue your career. But if anything actually happened to you, where you know, because you're an adult, you're 19, you know very well, okay, this kind of thing, they're not careful doing blah, blah, blah. Don't stay quiet. No, keep on quiet. Talk. And for mamie, ma mère, vous allez là-bas faire les vidéos, vous allez là-bas crier, vous allez là-bas faire ce que vous avez fait. On veut le vidéo complet. S'il n'y avait pas une vidéo plus longue que les 45 secondes ou les 1 minute que vous avez partagé, vous pouvez aller quelque part faire un live. Vous pouvez aller quelque part faire un live d'1 heure de temps pour nous expliquer tout ce qui s'est passé. Je ne sais pas si vous êtes de Limbe ou vous êtes de Douala ou je ne sais pas. Mais il faut nous expliquer tout ce qui s'est passé. En vidéo. Pas les trucs que tu expliques aux gens, après ils vont venir dire non. À ce moment, tu as ton téléphone. Même si tu n'as pas le téléphone, il y a un petit ou il y a un gars, il y a quelqu'un au quartier qui a son téléphone, qui connaît le Facebook. Si tu n'as pas l'argent, il faut me contacter. Il faut me contacter sur Facebook. Je vais t'envoyer l'argent pour payer le crédit et tout. Il faut allumer le téléphone et nous expliquer tout ce qui s'est passé. Tout ce qui s'est passé. Si toi, tu parles, tout ce que lui dit là, que oh, il n'y a pas de problème, il n'y a pas ceci, il n'y a pas cela, c'est pour lui. Si toi, tu viens encore, tu nous dis qu'il est en train de mentir, parce qu'on est en train de lui manipuler, parce qu'on est en train de lui de threatening him, là, nous, on va faire tout pour que les policiers interviennent, ou même le gouverneur ou le maire ou whatever. Mais tant que tu restes bouche bée, tu ne parles pas, tu ne dis rien, ça veut dire qu'il n'y a rien de mal qui se passe. Ça veut dire que tu es en complot avec eux. Ça veut dire que ton enfant va bien. Si tu saches que tu étais là-bas et ce que tu as vu, ce que tu as vu n'était pas OK, il faut aller faire un autre live. Il faut faire un live. Tu nous expliques pendant 30 minutes au moins tout ce qui s'est passé. Tout ce qui s'est passé. Là, on saurait que, OK, voilà ce qu'on peut faire, voilà ce qu'on peut faire pour attraper le monsieur-ci et pour qu'il soit pénalisé. Un jour commode. Thank everyone who watched the video. Thank everyone who watched the live. We have a lot of things going on Toridey, and this year is going to be beautiful. It's going to be better. It's going to be bigger, because you have many more people who are going to be doing things on Toridey. Yeah, not just me. I'm tired of doing this, doing another one, doing this. No. We're going to have different persons doing their own things on Toridey, and you don't really have to be in America to host or to be a host on Toridey. If you want, it doesn't matter where you are. We can look for ways to make you a host on Toridey. We are trying to build a platform which can have that voice, which can have that power to go into situations like this and provide solutions. Now you sabi abeg una just leave my French. Je me bats quand même, je suis camerounais, donc je now the one thing that Roger me like teach you for French, je why you think just do je it comes out of if you know like you're some big personality like yourself. Yeah, but guys, like I said, the bottom line of this life, the only thing I wanted to let you guys know is we really have to be careful. We really have to be careful with the way we push out narratives. We really have to be careful with the way we push out certain information. Sometimes the person we are even trying to hurt, we might end up hurting more persons than we wanted to hurt, and then we go regret them at the end of the day. Look at what happened. Look at our community since 2016. It started off as we are being marginalized, and then before you know it, boom, close to 2,000-3,000, maybe 4,000 people have lost their life. Close to $1 billion worth of property has been destroyed. Some persons cannot even go back to Cameroon. Some persons cannot even step their legs or their foot in the village. And the chaos continues after 8 years. Just because for some reason, we wanted to make a statement. A group of people hijacked the whole thing. And then what did they want to do? They wanted to hit Paul Biya. They wanted to attack Paul Biya. End up attacking our own. That is my concern. That is my concern. I'm not friends with Bob Didi. I have his phone number. I can call him. I can talk to him and things like that. But I don't do that. I come here and I look at the situation, and my only concern is our community. How can this affect our community? What can be a probable solution? What can we actually as a community do to make sure that things like this don't repeat themselves? What can we as a community do to make sure that even if this is what is happening, but then is there a possible way for us to protect this guy's career, but yet make sure the culprits face justice? That is my concern. I don't care about Bob Didi. I don't care about, I know. I will tell you what I think. That's just it. That is just it. And that is how I expect you to think. That's how I expect you to reason. That's how I expect you to look at things. Let's always take ourselves away from that shoe of, oh, I don't like this guy. Oh, the Toridey, the ever can support Samuel too, so I don't want to listen. I don't know. Once I start speaking, you're already judging me. You already concluded, oh, why did you want to come from that place of tribe and this and that and that? No, I'm coming from that place because that is an established fact. When it comes to themes like Opopo, PWD, Prisons Boya, all these teams, these town teams, one of the problems they have is the fact that once the team is up there and thriving, there's always this group of people who come and say, oh, because now our village, because now our this, that, that. Can we move away from that mentality? Can we move away from that mindset? Is it going to help us? Is it going to be beneficial for us? Yes. Now we go actually enjoy if we move away from that destructive mindset. Like I said, tomorrow we have a show with my brother Ndi. But on Sunday, we have a bigger show. We will talk about two things. We'll talk about Ancien Gloire. For those who don't know Ancien Gloire, those players who played in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 2000s, those players who made our country proud, those players who raised the flags for up. We'll talk about them, talk about the benefits they're getting. Do they deserve these benefits? We'll talk about how to manage them in our community, especially because some of them don't become, I don't want to say liability, but some of them, they're taking this whole thing out of, I don't know, out of hand. Another thing we'll talk about also is call-ups for national team. Is this supposed to be regional? Is this supposed to be that? Is there supposed to be regional balance when they're calling players to represent the national team? Not only the national team, right? Even when the sharing positions in government and things like that, are we supposed to go with merit, or are we supposed to say no, 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 no? If they want couple of a national team, they must call two anglophone, two northwestern and two southwestern, and then the rest go be now the people that from the other side. Or are we supposed to say if we have 20, 30 good players who are from the north, these are the 30 good players that will represent us in this coming competition? We'll discuss that on Sunday with a group of persons who are so deep, who have some crazy way of looking at football. Thank you very much. If I said something that you do not like, reach out to me inbox. If you feel like you want to comment, go ahead and comment. But if I said something that made you feel like, oh, okay, the guy makes you small sense, that is what you should cut and take to down and Jangi house them, down a gossip place, and we when I go discuss. When I say gossip, I'm not saying negative. I'm saying when I go discuss issues. And thank you very much. By the way, did any of you know about Toridey magazine? Did you know about Toridey magazine? Or this is the first time you're seeing a Toridey magazine? Yeah, we had a first edition printed so many years ago, and I think we're going to start doing it again. If you or anyone, you know anyone who deserves to be on the front page or somewhere in the magazine, this one is more of business. You see, it says Toridey business. So it's more of business. Like I said, if you or anyone feel like they want to be on the magazine, you'll have a business, it's thriving, it's growing, it's yeah, just let us know. Yeah, it's not online though. If you want to read, I can send you a soft copy if you want. I don't think we have hard copies anymore. Yeah, but that's to read, and that's why I keep telling people, for those who feel like Toridey is not a one-man project. Toridey is not Nasaku. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's the reason why for now I'm even trying to stay out of the camera. I don't even want to be in front of the camera anymore. We are working, we're talking with some people, some persons who are going to take over the hosting. Say make we comment, may you delete. That's your problem. If I ever deleted a comment, just know very well. Say you said something that was not, it was I don't know. If that was what I did, then you said something stupid. And I don't, one thing I don't do, I don't tolerate stupid people. That's it. More comment. If you write some stupid comment, I delete it. I don't care. I'm not looking for 1 million people. I'm looking for people who are objective. I'm looking for, and I already have that. It's as simple as that. Okay, now you sabi, write me for WhatsApp more talk now. Write me for WhatsApp more talk about you hosting. Yeah, guys, let me tell you something you guys are ignoring. You see, Toridey, I would have decided to make Toridey a gossip blog, a gossip media platform where I just talk about gossip and talk about these things, and we have the crazy numbers, and we have all these people always commenting. We have all these people, no, but we have decided to be objective. We decided we are going to go with what can help our community grow. Anytime, anytime somebody who is not objective, guess what? Now Zena that don't write whatever, all kind of thing they don't write. I've not deleted one. I will never delete. But if you write something stupid, if you write something that is creating chaos, I will delete, and if possible, I will block you. It's as simple as that. For me, I don't really care. I don't really care. It will take us time, but we are building the tribe we want. That is the simple truth. It will take us time, but like I said, we are building the tribe we want. It's as simple as that. Especially when I notice whatever you're writing or you're commenting, you're using a fake account, I would delete whatever rubbish you write. If you feel like you're strong enough, if you feel like you're man enough, use your real names. Use now my faces. The page na Toridey, all man know my Facebook page now. My account na Nana Sako. I use my face, I use everything, and I say the things I say. You cannot use fake accounts and you want to create chaos. You need to work that way. Yeah. You cannot use fake account and you want to create chaos. You need to work that way. Yeah. I'll show you another thing. The person way they complain. The person way they complain say he go write will delete them. That's their fake account. Now they account that. Now the account that does anything about this account tells you that okay, this person has a place you trust them. So all their life, they don't make now two posts. One post for 2018 and one other post. This one, the content no be available. This one say wait, it ain't even show. You go for photos. You need to see no photos. This is somebody who thinks I should care about their comment or whatever. This is somebody who I will not take you serious. It is called Facebook. If you know if you put your face for the book, I don't know if this is a person, but I don't open the picture. I don't know if that is them. But if you know if you put face for book, if you know if you be consistent, you know if you put, you know if you don't, you're not risky. I don't take you serious. And then you can't use this kind of account for the right rubbish on my platform, I would delete it. If possible, I will block you. You can go sit where you guys, you gather, you gang up to drag people down, to destroy people and things like that. That's it. When I look at now the page that, the page where they make that complaint, that is their page. Is there anything about this page that makes you even feel like, okay, the person na Cameroonian on, na Kuma picking on, na wait. Apart from this, and when we never show in a picture, then the reason if you open them, I'm not even sure. Why are these people locking their accounts? Why are they locking their accounts? Man, showing them my account. Now my Facebook account that look at an account. You look at my activities, you know that okay, this is somebody who is, you can go to their page and look at the things they have done, and then you understand, okay, this person they care about community. They can have an opinion. You understand? You want to go now for my pictures, you click on pictures. Look at all the number of pictures. Look at all of that. Look at my go for albums. You ain't going out for albums. You go see pictures even from when. Look at that. These are pictures from back then. Which year? 2011. These are the type of people we want on Toridey. People who have a profile that is identifiable. And the kind of people they don't want for Toridey, they don't want people the way you get some, you account, no, your name na Mohammed, bro. Go get you a real account, be you. Now I don't talk say no. When the criticism makes sense, I don't even pay attention to your account. The reason why I decided to open the account now because I want to prove for people they say when I see the person they talk so, when I go look at a person way, you know get nothing for sure say na human being this. I will never I fit take criticism when it be constructive. It not be constructive, keep it to yourself. It's as simple as that. You not be constructive. You calling me Nasako means you probably know me personally. But guess what? Their name Mohammed Bankyong, whatever. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you. Why you think say if you want to give me opinions? Why you feel say if you want to tell me this or that? I don't need it. I don't need it. And if you take my own face, put on for here and talk about things where if you implicate me, and then you if you do the same thing, but you want my respect your opinion, I cannot. No, the work out all this destructive information on them every now and then. I have a block the accounts. You're not needed around here, bro. Yeah. Guys, thank you for today. When I go ahead and for Sunday, when I get time, more meet up. Thank you very much. Thank every person who watch.